anything can and will happen all the way up until the point until you get those permits. And even sometimes afterwards, things can still happen, but there can be a moratorium on development for any reason. Run out of water and sewer capacity. I've got a client I'm working with in Florida. We got his site plan approved just under the deadline. They put a moratorium in place, no more approvals on any new projects because they don't have enough water and sewer capacity. The planning board could change and somebody decides they don't like your project and they want to send you back to the drawing board. I mean, there's so many things that can happen. This didn't happen to me, but a friend of mine was doing a storage project in Florida. They didn't do an environmental study for endangered species, and they found these turtles on the back corner of the site, shut them down for 6 months because they had to mitigate all these turtles. So, I mean, a lot of things can happen before you get that permit, and then even afterward. They'd already gotten the permit and they were in that process, and for some reason, I don't know how they got through without doing that environmental assessment that they had to do for endangered species. So it depends on your level of expertise. But yeah, during that feasibility study, yeah, you're going to have to engage potentially some people to just make sure that what you're doing is going to fit. And that's where you get engineers and or architects, depending on what you're doing and where, to do feasibility sketch plans. And those are generally, they'll charge you by the hour or flat fee. One of the best things you can do is develop really great relationships with your architects and engineers. I had one or two engineers that did all my projects, and they would do these things for me for free because I did so much business with them and I sent so much business to them. They would do that stuff for me for free. Anyways, they'll generally charge you just a small fee or charge you by the hour to do a feasibility sketch plan. But at the end of the day, you want to become an expert. You need to know by calling the planning department, researching the code, understanding before you even engage them, can you do what you want to do? What are the setbacks? What are the height restrictions? What are the floor plate area ratios? What are parking requirements? What's on street, off street flow? What are the traffic requirements? What are the utility requirements? What utilities are available? Those are just some of the little things that you have to take into consideration before you even engage the professionals, because you don't want to waste their time doing the little details that you should, as a developer, either know and do yourself, or you have a team in-house that does all your initial feasibility studies and things like that.